Good evening, 4th 3. Today we're going to be talking about lesson 13.9. Using money to understand decimals. Yay, money! How are decimals related to money? Well, a dime is 1/10 of a dollar. 0.1, 1/10. 1 over 10, that's how it looks like as a fraction. And we know that 10 dimes equals $1. So here is this grid that really shows you what it looks like. If this whole thing was filled up, this would be one whole. But just one dime, one of these is just equal to this particular shaded area, 1/10. Wow, check this out. A penny is 1/100th of a dollar. And this is what this looks like as a decimal. 1/100th. As a fraction, 1 over 100. And we can also say 100 pennies is equal to $1. So here is our grid. Look at this. If this whole thing was colored in, this would equal $1. But only 1 penny just fills in this tiny little box. 1/100th is a penny. I remember as a little girl, I saved all my coins up. And my mom came to me and said, "Cheryl, I'll give you $1 for your 100 pennies." And I thought she was crazy, out of her mind. I feel like my mom was stealing from me because it seemed like 100 pennies was much more worth than one paper dollar bill. I didn't understand the concept. But I quickly understood then that 100 pennies does equal $1. All right, $9.75. We're going to take these numbers and we're going to place them. How many dollars do I have? I have $9. How many dimes do I have? I have 7, which means 70 cents. Plus, how many pennies? I have 5 pennies. Now we can also say this for the place value of decimals. How many ones do I have? I have 9 ones. How many tenths do I have? I have 7 tenths. And how many hundredths? I have 5 hundredths. All right, how are we going to write the amount for this? $6 plus 9 dimes plus 3 pennies. So we need our dollar sign, and it's $6. And then once we have to deal with the change, we want to make sure we put that decimal point. So we have 9 dimes, which means 90, 3 pennies. 3. $6.93. Our next example is $3.24. Looking at this, how many ones do we have? We have 3 ones. How many tenths? We have 2 tenths. Plus how many hundredths? And the 4 is in the hundredths place. Now let's look at it as the money. How many dollars do we have? We have $3. How many dimes? We have 2, which means 20 cents. Plus how many pennies? We have 4 pennies. Here's another example. Let's see if we can write the amount with a dollar sign and a decimal point. $5 plus 8 pennies. Oh, that's interesting. I usually get to see tenths or dimes, and I don't see that here. So how is this going to look without the tenths or the dimes? So let's put our dollar sign. It's very important. $5. Then after that, after we come to the dollars part, we have to put that decimal point. And I don't see any tenths or dimes. So we need to put a 0 there to show there are no dimes. There isn't a tenths. Then what we're left with is 8 pennies. So this says $5.08. The next example says $3 plus 7 dimes. Oh, that's interesting. Just the previous problem we had pennies or hundredths. And I don't see that here. So I wonder how this is going to look as we put the amount with a dollar sign and a decimal point. Well, I see $3, so I need to put my dollar sign, and I put a number 3. After the dollar sign comes the decimal point. And then we have dimes, so that's our tenths, so that's going to go here. 7. But I don't see any pennies. So that just means we're with 7 dimes, and 7 times 10 is 70. So we have $3.70. All right, 4-3, let's see how much you've learned. I would like you to complete these with its values, $3.62. How many dollars do we have and how many pennies? Here's another one, $8 plus 4 dimes. Please write the amount and the dollar sign and the decimal point. $5 plus 2 dimes plus 3 pennies. Please give the amount with the dollar sign and a decimal point. All right, our last one. Jaden's allowance is $10.50. Pretty steep, huh? How much is this in dollars and dimes? Excellent job tonight. Have a great night.